Welcome to the Concussion Vital Signs tutorial on the Administrative Portal. Begin at the Concussion Vital Signs homepage and click the Administrative Login. Simply log in with your registered email address and password. This will bring you to the main screen. We'll now review the Rosters tab. When we click on it, we'll see that we have existing rosters already established, but if we wanted to add an additional roster, we could simply click the Add Roster button. We'll be able to add the roster's name. If we were going to add tennis team, we would type that in, and then we would scroll through the active athletes and simply check their name. They would then be added to the roster team, to this particular roster, and we click Add Roster, and it would save those settings. If we realized that there was an athlete missing, we could click any team that was already created, scroll down and see someone who was there, uncheck or check them, and add anyone else that needed to be on this particular team. Update roster saves all the settings. Lastly, if you had a team that you needed to remove, you could open up the roster and simply delete the roster, and that team would be removed from any future roster. We've now moved to the Retired tab within Concussion Vital Signs. This will help you move athletes who are no longer at your school or who have graduated out of your active teams and out of your active reports. Will help you manage data over a period of years as you test more and more athletes. To do so, you simply click on the Retired tab as we've done here and scroll down through the alphabetical list of your IDs and check any that you want to retire. Once you check a particular athlete or athletes, then simply update. This saves your changes and is an important step. Once updated, then you can click on any other of the tabs. You may notice in our example that we have several IDs that begin with invalid. There will be times that you will have athletes that have an invalid test on a baseline and will need to retest. And in those examples, you may end up with Chris P listed twice in your recent baselines. Once was invalid and once was valid. A simple solution to get that out of the way would be return to the Account tab, click on Edit Demography, and take any invalid report like we're looking at here, click on it, edit the demography, and change the athlete ID to begin with invalid. We then would save those changes. It'll still show up in the report until we return to the Retired tab at the top right, and we can scroll down and we'll see all our invalids are together, and it helps us easily check that and move Susie's invalid baseline out of the way. We'll have to click the Update Retired button to save those changes. At that point, when we move back to Account and view reports, Susie's invalid baseline we have removed.